I had to go to my camera because he's taking too long running this. This is the passenger, y'all. What, he trying to get a date with her, give her a telephone number? Then we got him going over the other. They pulled some people out of that car there. That's in Prince George's County. Look, look, he would have pulled everybody out of that truck, and my man sitting in the truck chilling out on this illegal stop in DC. Come on, man. This is crazy. I'm telling you, this is why we're saying these guys need to have a 4-year degree. My man chilling in the truck while they got everybody out on the street. And he trying to coerce this young lady into committing to a crime. Come on, man. Now they pulling a third person out. We've been standing here this long. My brother was chilling out in the truck while they had everybody else out. This shit. We got car 5598, 5713, and 1588 who did this stop. The other ones are just backing him up. And he's out on the street now doing interrogation out on the street in DC. This guy here is illegally taking these people's pictures. He asking them, what are they doing here? Isn't this a free country? They can go where they want to go at, be where they want to be at. And now they searching this vehicle with no consent whatsoever. As you see, the officer took his gloves off and threw them right there on the ground in D.C., littering in the District of Columbia in a federal park. You see the gloves he threw on the ground right there? That's in D.C. In a federal park, he's littering in a federal park. So let's see if he picked these gloves up. What's up, man?
Security here, sir?
What's your name and badge number, officer?
Huh?
What's your name and badge number?
Mine?
Yeah.
4370.
You have a business card?
Graham?
You have a business card?
Yo.
Okay.
Security here? Huh?
Stick to what you're doing.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm not committing no crime. Okay, then stick to what you're doing.
Okay, I can still.
And young man, on this ground, I'm making sure your rights aren't violated. That's what I'm doing. You stick to what you doing.
Got you.
So far, you violated these people's rights. Y'all know y'all in D.C., right? Y'all in D.C., not Prince George's
I
County.
don't think you know what you're talking about.
Okay. You want to put it to the test?
You can if you want to.
Okay. No, you can.
I don't think
You
know
can.
what you're talking about, bro.
You can.
You angry and you wrong.
Angry?
Just
You
don't wanna-
you mad because I'm making sure these people's rights aren't violated in D.C.? Fuck is you talking about? Now he trying to put him, after he kidnapped him, brought him back into D.C., now they're going to take him back over into Prince George's County. Because these people don't know what their rights are. And then you got a neo-Nazi in a uniform trying to act tough. Man, get the fuck out of here. The fuck is you talking about? I know what my rights is. Again, we are in the District of Columbia and they just kidnapped him out of this car, brought him into D.C., the federal park of D.C., and now they're holding them against their liberties in D.C. And then we got a neo-Nazi trying to act like he know the law. That 6 months ain't taught you shit, boy. They stopped the van in D.C., and they're not D.C. police officers, nor federal officers in the District of Columbia. And for him to now talk to him, he had to move him back into Prince George's County, and his lawyer would eat that shit up and throw all the shit out if they try to lock him up. What's up, brother? How you doing? All right. As you see, he had to take him back into Prince George's County to read in his memorandum rights because he illegally kidnapped and brought him into D.C. What this guy right here did, this neo-Nazi right here, who doesn't know the law. Again, citizens, y'all got to know y'all judicial rights and your judicial boundaries when these guys in these clown suits pull up on y'all. Look at them blocking the entrance coming out of the parking lot. You can't do nothing to him. He in D.C. Stick to what you doing. You can't do shit to him. He in DC. Oh shit. They want to be tough guys so bad, man. I don't know, man. He see the car spin off, he looking around like he could do something. Now to justify this illegal stop, he's got to arrest somebody. These gentlemen had zero probable cause to pull up on these citizens. They didn't get a notice from the people who own these apartment complex. So this guy just pulled up on them, car 1588, just pulled up on them when he drove by and saw them drive by. The landlord didn't call them, so they have zero probable cause to arrest these people. Zero. And as you see, these cars are sitting in DC. They have kidnapped this man out of Prince George's County, brought him into DC, into a federal park, which is a criminal act. It carries 10 years kidnapping in DC. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna no paper this whole thing and cut him loose, and he's gonna be, this is just a waste of resources by these uneducated people, and this is why we're pushing for them to get a 4-year degree before they could put the people's uniform on. Cool Mo D. And the only reason these guys is on the force now is because there's a shortage in Prince George's County. If there wasn't a shortage, they would never get they would be security guards somewhere. They would not be law enforcement wearing that uniform. They had zero probable cause, RAS, to stop this gentleman. He was just sitting over here minding his business. You see, they let the van go. They had zero RAS to stop these people. And the guy in the other thing, he don't got on the phone and told somebody something. But this one is hard-headed. Again, people, y'all gotta know y'all rights. You gotta educate yourselves on your rights and the judicial boundaries where these guys have authority. We are standing in the District of Columbia on this traffic stop, and they brought these people out of Prince George's County and brought them into DC. Make sure you pick that glove up he threw into the federal park. It's a crime littering in the federal park. So make sure you pick that glove up now.
You're in DC, right?
Yes, right.
Mind your business.
Yeah. You mind your business outside your jurisdiction. All he need to do is get a good lawyer. He'll beat this. They'll no paper this shit. You got zero jurisdiction in DC, brother. But if you don't pick that glove up, I guarantee you, I'm gonna make sure the federal police come and holler at you. Yeah, the federal police.
I don't think it worked for you, right?
Yeah, okay. You'll find out. I bet you won't leave that glove on that ground. I want to see you leave that glove on that ground. Again, we're in the District of Columbia, and we got PG County locking people up in PG County, in DC. Yeah, you can try to smooth him over all you want to, but he need to understand. Hey, tell him, do a history check on me, brother. You know how many people I got out that uniform because they don't know what their rights is and don't know what the law is? You're going to be next. You're going to be next, 1588.
4141, not 1588.
See, that's how dumb you is. That's your card number.
Body number's 4141.
I don't give a fuck about what your name is and your badge number. I already know what that is. I already know what that is, sweet cake. I want your card number. That's internal affairs gonna get you with. But I know you're gonna pick that glove up. Don't pick it up and find out what happened. Yeah. See, that's a crime in DC, littering.
I don't know how in 8-9 years you still haven't found a life yet. You still out here recording people.
No, I got a life. That's why I make more money than you make.
Like 50 views.
That's why I make more money than you make, brother.
There.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. You out here locking up citizens trying to make a living, and you already, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Again, this is car 1588 that littered in the federal park of DC. So let's make sure he picks this garbage up, or we'll be going to Attorney General of DC and see if we can get some charges put on his dumb ass. I'm telling you, the only reason he's in that uniform is because there's a shortage in Prince George's County law enforcement. This nigga got a pink wristband on his arm, so that tells me something about him. Come on, man. Come on, man. When do men walk around with pink shit on? I don't know why they love to try to engage me. I ain't the one you want to do it. And at the end of the day, individuals get thrown off the force engaging me. This is just a waste of resources right here. This gentleman, 1588, was coming down the street, saw this car over here, pulled the van over, he had zero rash to harass these citizens. Zero. And to try to justify this foolishness, he had to lock somebody up where they gonna no paper this shit. Now let's see if he get in this car and drive this car off of the property and bring it over into DC, y'all. Look at him. He want to find something so bad. He over here searching this car, y'all.
doing work, you know.
You not working, man. You call that a job?
What we doing?
You a servant, boy.
Yes, I am.
You's a house nigga.
No, I'm a servant.
You're a house nigga.
I prefer servant.
No, I prefer to call you a house nigga.
I prefer a public servant.
All right, you go back to master and tell master what you did today, boy.
No, it's a hard message report.
Yes, sir. I sure got me a car today, sir. I pulled 2 cars over, sir, with no rash, no probable cause whatsoever, sir. I stopped them in D.C., sir, in the District of Columbia. I locked one of them up, but they no paper that shit, sir. That wasn't my fault, sir. You a house nigga.
You call that vulgar language, right?
Because that's what the First Amendment right gives me the right to use that vulgar language.
You ain't gotta do it.
I know I ain't got to do it, but I do it. Especially when I got a house nigga or Uncle Tom. I do that with an Uncle Tom. That's my right. You know how many people died for these rights? You know how many people died for these rights? Okay, and I use it. House boy. What you say, house boy?
Out here doing this.
Say what?
So I wonder how satisfied they be with you spending your time doing all this.
Oh, that's what they died their life for? They lost their life for this shit. That's why I come out here and do this every day. Making sure y'all don't violate people's rights.
Like the boots.
Yeah, should get you some. They stumping boots. They stumping boots.
You a stepper?
I stump on them.
You ain't no stepper.
I didn't say step, I say stump.
Same thing.
What's up, man? You see what happened to them security guards with the state troopers, didn't you? Shit, that's the one that came with the state troopers and with the security guards out of their jurisdiction. And now the state troopers on their ass. He all in these people car. He doing all this work and this complaint gonna knock them stripes right off him. You talking about doing too much. You doing too much. Big man was ready to go. He got other things to do. He up here playing with another truck. Where you get them glasses from, Cool Mo D?
The baseball glasses.
They baseball glass? Oh, okay. All right. You know who Cool Mo D is, right?
I kinda do, not really though.
The father of rap. You don't know who Cool Mo D is? And you talking about stumping?
I listen to country.
I listen to country too, but I also know who the, come on, man. I listen to country too.
Who you like?
Huh?
Who you like?
Rascal Flats and all them. I listen to country, but I know who the king of rap is.
I thought it
The-
was Jay-Z.
Huh?
I thought it was Jay-Z.
JC ain't no rapper, man. Get on out of here. See, that's why I know you. JC ain't no rapper.
You don't know what you're talking about.
JC ain't no rapper, man.
Silly.
Get on out of here.
You sound crazy.
Jay-Z? I ain't even gonna get into that.
You can't name somebody better.
I don't listen to that crap that's you now. That ain't rap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That ain't rap.
Man, you like the Giants, you really don't know.
Giants. Young man, the last Giants game I watched, Phil Simms was the quarterback.
Chain on though.
Huh?
You got a keychain.
That's the great thing about being in America. I could get a chain that says Giants on. That don't mean I like them.
Represent.
I'm not representing nobody. Let me ask you a question. Are you representing Pierce Georges County? Okay, then why you over here in D.C. locking people up?
DC.
You not in D.C.? You, young man,
You don't know what's going on.
when you get through with this stop, go down there and see up there where that parking lot, way up there by the shopping center, you'll see the marker that says the District of Columbia property.
Appreciate you.
Educate yourself.
Appreciate those jobs.
That's 6 months. That 6 months you went there where somebody stood up in front of you and told you what the law was, they was lying to you. When you went to basic training.
Way past that.
Okay. I said when you went. I didn't say you was there now. I said when you went. You done checking that car out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ball. You go call master and tell him why you throwing all that shit right there on the back of the truck? Why you throwing all that shit on the back of the truck? Why didn't you put that shit back in the bag like you found?
The only progress you made in 8 years
Huh?
is moving from
Huh?
Landover Road to Eastern Avenue.
Why didn't you put that?
Why aren't you progressing to do anything else with your life?
I am progressive. I'm getting y'all off the force that don't need to be on here.
I mean, you've been trying that, but
Trying that?
why
You better go look at my record, young man. Go look at my record. You want me to see if I can get you off?
if you had an actual complaint or actual something to record to give to the public, the officer's doing wrong, that's one thing. But you're just out here.
You doing something right? Are you doing something right?
I mean, I guess you have a reason.
Are you doing something right?
You're wasting time.
Are you doing something right?
Find something else to do with your life. Like, be productive.
Let me ask you a question. You make $60,000 a year and you're not wasting your time. You wasting his time, the other officer time, sitting here where they gonna go in there and no paper this shit, and these people gonna be back on the street doing their thing.
What's up, Eddie?
That means they got their day in court.
They're not gonna go to court.
Hey, get your little brother over here.
They gonna put you. They ain't going to court, dummy. That's the sad thing. They're not gonna go to court. They're gonna throw this out before it get to the courthouse.
You made my day today.
You know, this is what I be telling you, Chief of Prince George's County. These guys here, I know y'all got a shortage, but y'all got to get these guys off the force because they don't know the law. And the dude in the other car that's sitting in the car, he knows what's going to happen here. So that's why he ain't saying nothing. He knows what's going to happen. This clown is wasting taxpayers' dollars on a no paper case that they're going to throw out. But because these guys, there's a shortage of Prince George's County officers, they hire anybody and let anybody on the force now. And this guy corporate, you see they just put corporate stripes on anybody. Anybody. I guarantee you the next time you see this guy right here, he will not open his mouth to me. Again, I want y'all to see this where the officer littered. That's the glove right there. He littered in the federal park of the District of Columbia, which is a crime, which is a violation. But he's not even gonna pick it up, and he just throwed it on the ground. We are on Eastern Avenue in the District of Columbia. And I want y'all to see something, know something. All this right here is DC. Prince George's County starts at that marker right there, with the marker that the park bought all this land from DC. So it starts right there. So these guys don't even know their judicial boundaries. And in the District of Columbia, it carries a 10-year sentence for kidnapping in the District of Columbia. They pulled him out of this car over in Prince George's County, brought him into DC, handcuffed him, questioned him in DC, and then locked him up. And now they're going to kidnap him, take him back to Prince George's County. And nowhere on the scene do we have DC police. Again, he got 0 probable cause. The manager of this property didn't call them. They didn't get a complaint from the manager, but they have 0 cause, no RAS to harass or arrest any of this here. And a lawyer will get this thrown out. The state attorney might not even pick it up. Now, what's up, man? Now they illegally holding this lady here. Oh shit! She has a lawsuit. Get herself a good lawyer, and she have a lawsuit.
Hey, can you record this?
I know you're gonna pick it up because you know it's a crime.
I just want to make sure you're recording. You ready?
I'm recording it. Don't worry. That's right. You know it's a federal crime. I don't know why you sitting there acting all brand new. But what you fail to realize, this lady right here, y'all supposed to hold her only 20 minutes, and you passed that 20 minutes of holding her.
You should be a lawyer.
Believe me, you have no idea. You have no idea. Detainment is only 20 minutes, and she's passed that already. So she could get a good lawyer, and she ain't got to do another thing in her life because of y'all dumbness. This is why we say these guys got to get a 4-year degree before they wear this uniform, because they don't know the law. You cannot hold this young lady for this long time. And it's past 20 minutes since they detained her. They have 0 RAS, probable cause to make any of this shit happen today. And you can tell this guy here a rookie. He ain't been on less than a year. He wants to move up to some kind of sergeant, but this complaint gonna knock all that when Internal Affairs called him up to talk to him.
Hey, she can move the car?
You don't have no jurisdiction over here in DC to tell nobody they can't move no car, brother.
I'm asking you.
You ain't need to ask me. This a public street.
How you run stuff over here, baby?
I know I don't run nothing.
Just checking in.
Nah. You got to check into the slave master.
Checking in, champ.
You got to straight to the slave master, brother.
Checking in, big brother.
Nah, not me, brother. I ain't your brother.
I know it's an expression.
No, I don't even take that expression from y'all. You know,
Take it as you will.
you're a neo-Nazi. You're a terrorist to the American people.
Take it as you will.
While you're in that uniform, you are a terrorist to the American people. But I know you just there for the paycheck. So that's why I say, that's all you there for the paycheck. That's all you there for. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, where you going?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. See? And most of y'all should learn that. Everybody know y'all there for the paycheck.
Say it again. Hey, you got a bottle of water? I don't. No, stop. You got a bottle of water?
Go down to the 7-Eleven and get her a bottle of water. Because you're holding her past her time. You holding her past her time. Get yourself a good lawyer, young lady. You ain't got to work another day in your life. It's 20 minutes holding her to detainment. You didn't learn that in the 6 months when you went?
Is that DC or Maryland?
No, that's anywhere, brother.
Is it?
That's a Supreme Court ruling.
Which one?
20 minutes.
Which case is that?
Do I have to teach you out here on the street?
I mean, you seem to know.
I have internal affairs do it when they call you in to talk to you.
I got it.
Okay. At least they offered the young lady some water after they kidnapping her and stopping her liberties over here in D.C. We have no D.C. police officers out here on the federal grounds of the District of Columbia. Yeah, I want y'all to go remember. Y'all remember 1588. He didn't learn his lesson the last time. Ain't nothing smart about that water. Shit. They put smart on the water and then they sell it to these dummies to think that there's some kind of difference between the water. But again, citizens, we have to demand that these guys get a 4-year degree before they can put on the people's uniform, because they have no idea what the law is. And now we got them calling in to the commanders to figure out what the fuck to do. This is what I'm saying. If they would have had a 4-year degree, they would know that this is an illegal stop or illegal arrest, and that they're committing criminal acts in the District of Columbia. Now this officer, they're detaining this young lady, talking about they waiting on her mother to come with some kind of ID. Okay? Isn't this America where people can walk around and do what they want to do? And they're detaining her until somebody come and show her ID for her. Ain't that some shit? When did this shit become Russia? Now he want to move her back into Prince George's County. I ain't want to walk by because I don't want them to say interference. Look at him posing. Let me go. I got something else to do today. I'll see you in internal affairs, brother. We got car 4426, 4106, car 5713. You people need to know your rights. And I'm finna walk this for y'all so y'all can see that we are in the District of Columbia. And DC ends at that line up there. $55.98. They're illegally holding this young lady. And this is why y'all need to learn what y'all rights are. All right, I'm gonna walk down here and I'm gonna show y'all this marker that shows the District of Columbia jurisdiction. Y'all remember right here when the officer tried to tell me what to do and when I'm standing in DC? I want y'all to see this up here. Ah! I want y'all to see this, and you law enforcement people who see this. As you see, I'm still walking. I'm on the sidewalk in DC. But if you can see in the distance, see that gate right there? I want y'all to see it. That's the line. What's up, young man? All right. I'm way over here. This is DC now. I want y'all to see this shit now, so y'all will understand what I'm saying. All this right here, see all that? That's DC. That's DC. All that shit is DC. You see this? You see this right here? This is the marker for the District of Columbia. See this right here? This is the marker for the DC line. And you see, if you can see down there, you see how far it goes? Well into the parking lot of these properties. This is the marker for the District of Columbia, y'all. See this shit here? This is the judicial boundaries between Prince George's County and DC. This marker right here. So if you walk, if you look down through here, you can see that this goes well into that parking lot, and most of the parking lot down where these individuals just stopped this car. And people don't even know that. The laws were made for a reason, and the police don't even know it. All right, y'all stand by, more to come.